doing, buddy? Good morning. You ready for some StarCraft? Just setting up. Just waiting for some people to get in here. Yesterday we were playing some Helldivers. Kind of felt like a little bit of StarCraft type of first person view. Cold. So cold. Need some practice on Zerg. What? That blueberry? I don't know what you're talking about. What's up, D-Dorf? I don't know what you're talking about. I was just getting some water right now. Where'd my water go? I must have drank it already, but my net. Now something else though. Found it. Alright. How you guys doing? Happy start of the week. Hope you guys got some good sleep. Stay hydrated. Get ready for some ladder. know. Boom, boom, boom. Oh shoot. Yeah, I tell you, there's so many things that have to change. See. On this map, does Terran going to the third patch of the gold benefit? Being that there's 6 minerals here and more here, it's more of a short-term play. So if you want to feel a little safe, but at the same time go for like a really early mineral rush, like mineral build for mineral, like say marines, more bio, and go for a timing tech, it could help you, but the longer you take, the worse situation you are. As a Zerg, it's good because by the time you saturate this, you already have a third, and you know, you just make more workers. It's more of a Zerg benefit than anything. Protoss, kind of, you can kind of do timing attacks with this and try to get to a third base. At third base, you know, taking a natural usually is difficult for lower level players. I was being greedy as hell, but I'm sure he was too, getting the gold. Yeah.
Queen's ready. Find a hatchery to inject.
Get that. I gotta get that gas. Hmm. Damn. He's going full on bases. We get the pool speed. Oh, I had spines for days. He wasn't just gonna come at my base and kill my drone. We're both being greedy, I guess, but he was being more greedy. Way more bases. Okay, just creeped.
Your Zerg
Creeped
have
a lot.
evolved and started a progressive folk battle.
Okay. More. I even pulled workers. Hard to tell. No, let's see. Production. I am making more spies. He's chewing these up. He's at 11. I'm at 6 though. But he pulled workers here. And then I'm getting this. Sorry. It's very subtle. But the subtleness depends on how early you rush. It's important that the earlier the rush, if you're trying to take advantage of the goal like this. But I think for Zerg it's okay because they, like I said, they usually transfer workers anyways the moment they need to, and it doesn't hurt them as much because they usually have another base or 2 other bases. Protoss usually stick to 2 for a little bit, then get a 3rd. So it hurts more because taking a 3rd, then now we're punished. It's good to take the 3rd. I would say take the 3rd here and take the natural here. But then, you know, for Protoss, we got 2 openings. 2 huge openings. It's kind of uncomfortable, you know, putting Protoss in a situation where they have to take a base with a wide, you know, vulnerability and get punished by the mineral, you know, quantities here. Overall, I think Protoss gets shafted in this map. Yeah. Red Zerg has Sply. You guys, it's like, yeah, but it's hard to grab a fourth with the Protoss as a Zerg. A Zerg, they can just come in with a really heavy Roach Ravager Ling attack, and destroy your chance of getting a fast fourth if you're trying to get even a fast third. It gets risky. Like your units quantities are thinned out. So taking a third is reasonable, but even risky at the same time. Really depends on scouting your Zerg and seeing if it's gonna be aggressive or not. If not, you're just hoping that the wave doesn't come that deep. It's, yeah, the gold is vulnerable for both sides, you know. That fourth is far away. I don't know. Definitely not a Protoss. I think it's gonna be more the Zerg map. Like, it has more Zerg benefits because Zerg spread out. They have more bases. It's like, oh, okay, well, it's cool. I have the whole map anyways. I have creep spread everywhere. So I mean, this area is mine anyway. So they don't worry about having spread out bases as much as Protoss does. Terran, a little bit. Gets risky versus Zerg. You have to get your sensor towers and make sure they don't hit you from two sides and do a setup. Next thing you get Bailings at your base and pff. But yeah, how you guys doing? We got Binu, Martin, Dunning-Kruger. I don't know that. I don't know how to pronounce it. We got Neo, Blueberry, Ghost. Thanks, Ghost, for 25 months. Appreciate it. And we got Pog, Squirrel. Yeah, Helldivers. We did pretty good in Helldivers. I kind of got the idea of it. The missions. I'm glad that there's heavy difficulties. Like, yeah, max that, but you know, the difficulty should always be on hardest. All right, we'll do one more Zerg, and then we'll go random. And then I think tomorrow I gotta go get some computer cleaner and clean my computer. Usually when I clean my computer, I do it like once every year. But when I do it, it's like I take it apart. I take the fans out, take those apart. The graphics card. I go deep in. Winning without fighting. Need some Candair? Just to agitate the stuff I can't reach. Usually what I do is I get a Q-tip and I kind of just clean everything with Q-tips, and the can compressor I don't really use very much, but I need it for like some spots that I can't reach with the Q-tip. I'll do like a light brush and a Q-tip, and for the fans I wipe them down. Some nice little alcohol pads. Fun times. It's like doing a tune-up in your car. No hat mermaid? Yeah, we're gonna put the hat on. Someone uses their sewer points. Already getting some zealots. 3 base. Oh, you know he's gonna rush me.
Evolution complete.
Okay, let's get some more. Oh lord.
Queen's ready. Find a hatchery to inject. Do you think that upgrading that swarm of death beasts was wise?
Just waiting for that. There he goes. Don't come at me with those. Oh. Dare you. Go find it.
Your forces are taking damage.
Damn. Let's go. Break this base.
out of minerals.
We're going for charge lot rush. Fourth makes the timing hard. Oh, okay. Need some cannon. What up, Adamane? Welcome back. Abdomain? How did we say it last time? How are you doing? Oh, he did a Nexus first, right? Yeah. Okay. I do need to have one. Like, I have to have rolls with overlords. One's got to go to their side of the map. The other has to go around the map. So, I think the first three, like, yeah, I have to have like a habit. That way, the patrol around the map. That way, there's no hidden bases for too long. But I gotta do that as a habit. I tell myself to do it. I just gotta play it enough to do it as a consistent attack. So I knew he was coming. I was like, well, you're going 3 gateways. 3 gateways. You don't have a base yet. Now, you could have a base, right? Could have a base, but in regards to if you're delaying your base because you're going 3 gateways, this is where it's like 3 gateways is an early rush. That's pretty early. So I knew he was coming with something. I needed to hold that off first. Luckily, we got some lanes. He decided to attack my hatchery because he's on 2 bases. Hey, I'm sure he's going blink. Blink would probably be the next best thing. So he's just like warping as many as he can, as fast as he can, because he knows he has the mineral advantage. So he's trying to take advantage of the fact that he's on 2 bases right now. So any little extra is gonna technically be helping him in the bigger picture. If I'm not macroing, if I don't have the base, that's why he wanted to take this base. I wanted to take it out to be on top of the 2 base and then just warp in the most basic, but it's generic, but they're strong if you have, the mineral advantage. So he's going for that, more shit beats less shit strategy. I like to think about old Greg growing up. What was young Greg like? How did he get to where he's now? Yeah, the Chronicles. Yeah, we already set up for the bigger picture. He wasn't going to be able to take this base until he gets a robo. So that base is not going to be taken. This base isn't going to be taken. He would have to take a farther base, which would be really easy pickings for me. So I set him up. That cheesy bastard. You're not derailing, General. You're good. Okay. But yeah, now Blueberry. With this computer, I have to make sure I don't just air blow everything. It's got to be delicately cleaned. Non-statically clean. But the vents and everything need to get, you know, they need the gases. You've been going 100 for depot and getting 150 before I move over making marauders. Yeah, in this map, does Terran go for the 3 patches of the? Oh yeah. That was the 2 matches ago. No, I've seen that they were making a movie a long time ago, like a year back or something like that. Spooky, but the trailer just came out. I'll check it out later. That's cool. Yeah, I've seen, just small pictures of different things like Wolverine. They were saying that the actor that does Wolverine, he gets allergic reactions or something with the sun, having his body exposed to the sun too much. So they had to give him like sleeves. That's why he has sleeves on. Looks good, funny hearing Wolverine cuss. Which StarCraft race smokes the most butt, if you had to guess? I'd guess. I'd probably say the least would be Zerg. And then I think it's a tough one. You got the 420 YOLOs that are Protoss. But then you got the technical, philosophical Terrans, that like to get, in their mood, their mind, they got the intellect mentality, need a little. So it just, Protoss is usually more on the creative side. Terran's usually more on the chill technical side, in my overall assumption. My overall assumption. If I would put characters, personality traits, like the zodiac signs to each race, tell me your race, I'll tell you how you are. You ever drank Bailey's from a shoe? I have not. I'm oh Greg. Your dust filter, yeah. You know what? If you don't have like me, I have a glass on one side of the tower so I could see. Before I used to not have any, way of seeing what's in there. How bad is it? You're like every time I look at it, like not that bad, not bad, not bad. Look at the you know the fans, see if they're good. Um, but yeah, if I didn't, I made those mistakes when I was a rookie. Dusty. There's one that I just never ever opened. I cleaned it out though afterwards. I was like, oh, let's go in and go deep dive. But before that, it was you have a rat living in there. You never know. You ever thrown a shoe at a cat? No. I'm an animal lover. I saw a cat right now. Earlier, I was outside. I'm fighting a rat, or I don't know what. It's either a rat or a gopher or something. But he's in the front yard. He tried to get to my main yard. No, I dug that shit out. I found his trench, took that shit out. But the cat was looking for it too. The cat was looking for the whatever it is, because he was right there, just waiting. Yeah, so he's over there waiting for the gopher or the rat, whatever it is, down there, making a home. Uh, you know, I was petting it, but Dexter was right outside, like in the front. So I was like, "Oh, you better not have Dexter see me pet you. I'll go crazy on you." But I know it was a neighbor cat because it had a little collar or something little. So cats be out there roaming around, so he was over there just chilling. So I was petting it a little bit, and then had it go on its way, like cats do. They just kind of stroll away, you know. They'll do that if they feel like there's a threat. Other than that, they're just just walked away. I once saw a cat and a raccoon sneak off together at night. Didn't know they really? That's crazy. I mean, raccoon. They look alike, but that's crazy. That's but yeah. So I have a gopher or rat problem, which I'm gonna go find. I don't know. I don't even know what to do. I'm gonna have to look this stuff up. I gotta find out what am I dealing with. But I found his whole trench. I dug that shit out. I was like, okay, there's no more further. Okay, that was his house. Buried it. There's still the other side though. The other side is his mansion. He try to make another house over on my lawn. I was like, not gonna happen around here. Law just don't come around here. But he's on the other side. I messed up his mansion, but he's still there. I see the little, dirt piles. I was like, oh no. Massive mounds are not too bad to deal with. Can't do it really. Yeah, this one's already made little, areas to go wander if I come after him. So I'm gonna have to go in deep. I'm gonna take like a couple hours and just go in there and just mess it up again. Hopefully he just leaves. As a child, I made a cat spin on a chair until the. Haven't we all done that? I used to do that with the chair. I think I went to one of those, where you sit down and the thing goes spinning and spinning and spinning. Been to that. That was dizzy. um, you guys ever done the ones in the park where you would, spin it and you'd get inside the middle and you'd hold on tight? Oh man, that was dangerous, but yeah, definitely fun. Yeah, it makes it. Well, when you spin, you get sick. Isn't that what you do? You get sick when you spin around so long. But yeah, I had to try the big one though. I had to try the big, you know, the big daddies of spins. Yeah, it's not the best ride. Think think the Riddler's Revenge is probably one of my favorite. The Batman ride was one of my favorites. Shoot, forgot to go random. Well, luckily I have a cat outside doing some work. Oops. Yeah, if you guys run into me in ladder, just don't say nothing. Stay quiet. Talk to me afterwards. I'll talk to you afterwards, but not during the game, unless you're salty. Some weirdo y'all talking about torturing animals like you're private. I don't torture animals. I don't torture any animals. I'm an animal person. What somebody else does, I can't control that. Or if the person's joking, I can't tell. I'm not gonna be serious if the person's joking. Oh, okay, yeah, because I'm an animal lover. You know, had all kinds of animals in my life. Ducks, chicks, rabbits, chickens, hamsters. Several dogs. Yeah. But yeah, I do not condone animal cruelty. So put it that way. What up, Sirkin? Thank you, thank you. Let's see what we get. We're going random. That's what I figure. Figure some. That's, but so we're doing with the Terran. Get Chrono. I think every situation has to be taken individually. There's always circumstances.
Your probes are under attack. My life for iron. Justice be done. We are the blades of iron. By your will.
I am here in the shadows.
We embrace the glory of battle. Justice be done.
I am here in the shadows. You acquire my skills. Veraku.
Ordered.
I am the voice of the eclipse. It shall be as you state that I am the heart of darkness. We are one with the shadows. Cole, you require. Very well. Cole.
Okay. You gotta hit him right now.
Consciousness.
I am. I am here.
Research complete.
Let our enemy know our fury. I am here in the shadows.
Research complete. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I am here in the shadows. Presiding. Consciousness awakened. I am here in the shadows.
Mineral field depleted. The enemy closes. I return to serve.
I am here in the shadows. Speak, we begin anew.
I return to mineral field depleted.
Presiding, your demands. Speak and be heard.
I return to serve.
Presiding, we begin anew. I am here in the shadows.
I return to serve.
I am here in the shadows.
Big Daddies. Dirty, dirty. Easy hit. Yeah, we did pretty good aggression. Too bad we didn't deny the command center, but we went for a block right here. Maybe I should expect it. Should send the Zealot rally straight to the proxy to this area. For the meantime, what I try to do is get a battery shield here. And the battery shield's gonna help me have the Stalker and the Zealot go to his side of the map. So as my Stalker gets out of position where my probes are vulnerable, the battery will protect it. Because at this point you're with one gateway. You got one gateway and you only have one Stalker at a time that you can produce, right? So by the time you get one Stalker, you kind of want to send it out. And that leaves one building, but then that's the timing where a Reaper will come in and do some harass. So this kind of like balances your aggression, where you're able to still go and not worry about him coming in and saying, I got you, while you're halfway in the map trying to punish me. And it's like this little back and forth, because it's gonna help you long term, but at the same time that Reaper's not gonna harass you. You're like, okay, well, stay there. I'm gonna be at your side. That's the objective here. How's it going, Brazil? What up, Thiago? Yeah, so right here, I kind of figured maybe Cyclone, and so I didn't want to stay too long. In this case, he was going Hellions. I thought it was going to be a Cyclone. So just in case he pressures us a little bit, we have the battery overcharge and a few stalkers. We're only running off of one gateway. So we gotta kind of like get our economy, produce, and then hopefully this attack works. I got the speed so I can run around. I got the immortal to set up the army. Maybe I should next time, maybe I should just let the SCVs come after me. Talk about disruption. I saw the Widow Mine. Twenty kills for that one. Disruptors, Immortals. Ugh. Do you have a new haircut? No, I gotta get a haircut. Actually, I gotta go. I'm probably gonna go tomorrow to cut it because I have to go get some I don't know, something for the front lawn. That vermin, I swear. But no, I gotta get a haircut. Throwing. Oh shit! Wait, hold on. We gotta redemption. 5,000 Nexus hat. Okay. So I have I have a redemption. Some redemption reward. People are like, they get credits. They get imaginary credits for how long people watch a stream, and so they're like, what do I do with these credits? So I try to find ways for them to waste them. So I put a Nexus hand as a reward. GG. GG. What up? Patrick? Oh yeah, you like the hat? Pimpin'. You know, can't go outside without the hat. I just don't feel right. You know, when I wear this hat in public, all the ladies be looking. Might not be for all the right reasons, but you know, it's an attention grabber. Did you make? Yeah, it's my hat.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Thank you so much. Who's that? Ace?
Base is under attack. Was your base burning to the ground part of the plan? Those explosions you hear, that's your base being flat.
Just Shiva focus.
Transform all areas. Hey, thank you so much, Ace. I appreciate the raid. What up, Raiders? Damn, those piles are red and green as hell. Some Christmas colors. Here, I'll show you the tell you what happened. That's right, X knew. I felt it. Felt the power of the Shiba. You damn right, spooky. Oh, tonight we're gonna be playing what is it? Tonight we're gonna be playing or today. Outlast? I got it downloaded. So we're gonna do some Outlast. I did post a horror game that we played a while ago on the tubes. So we'll see how that goes. We have part 1 and part 2. We could choose that one and then Alien Isolation afterwards. We'll see. We'll start with 1. Okay, so right here, basically, I send my probe to get a pylon away from the natural and the main. So I timed my type of rush where it's somewhat within reason to go all the way to the third. The third is the least likely area that they're going to scout your forge. If you put it over here, it shouldn't get scouted, but not all maps are, you're not able to have like a little area where you can get a pylon and a forge here, because that's what I like to do too. A pylon here, forge here. In this map, I should, be okay with that. But some areas you can't do that, and so the natural is very iffy. Some people like to hide their probe just to see what's going on, and they'll catch it. So not a good area. For the fact that if a cannon rusher is gonna cannon rush you, you kind of like both see each other. That's awkward. If some Protoss is gonna come over here just to kind of like see if there's another base and somehow just patrols, or not patrols, but like clicks here, the probe goes too far in and sees it, very susceptible to a scout. So that's why I put it at third. And then I get my probe, my gas, and do the 2 probe stack, right? So I have 2 probes here. I'm a random player, and as a random player, my opponents usually scout. If you're a Protoss player picking Protoss, they might not scout as much or as early because they're like, well, I know it's Protoss, so I have my build versus Protoss. They're gonna go with the build. But when it's random, then they're like, well, I still gotta go scout. So as a random cannon rusher, it's way harder as a cannon rusher because they're gonna scout you more times than if you were picking Protoss and they knew you were Protoss. Because they just gotta go see. They gotta go see what it is. And so that's, and I don't say my race, right? If I wanted to kind of like break that a little bit, I would have to tell my race. Okay, I'm Protoss in the beginning of the game, since I'm random, and then they might not scout. But yeah, we don't say our race. So we're gonna get scouted, right? So the reason why I developed this cannon rush the way I did here is because, for one, we're not saying our race. 2, we're random, so we're gonna get scouted, right? And so I need to do something a little different. Now, I did notice as a random player, Protosses tend to build different. As a random player, Protosses like to build in the front instead of the natural. Some build at the natural, but most of the time they're building in the front because they're expecting maybe it's Zerg. If it's Zerg, I need to make sure that my front's good, and then we're good. So I got to go scout, see if it's Zerg, build the front, and then from there I can kind of like see where I want to go. And that's usually the case. And so because of that, that's where the 2 probe stack kicks in, right? So you got a hidden pylon for hidden forge. You got a 2 stack, right? You get 2 probes and you put them together, and then you need the gas. You need the gas to do it. And so the gas is to put both probes together and pair them and then move them. And so now you're stuck with the gas, right? Do I cancel the gas? Do I not cancel the gas? To be, if I'm cannon rushing, I need all the resources possible, right? Well, in this case, I want the gas. The reason why I want the gas is because obviously this looks very, weird for a regular Protoss player. If you come in and you see no pylon, no gateway. Now, I have been putting pylons here afterwards. I just didn't do it this particular game, but usually I put a pylon right here. I think I was talking or something. But you put a pylon here to defend versus a cannon rusher if somebody's cannon rushing, but at the same time, the gas allows your opponent to go, well, it's probably a gas build. It's going to be a rush because I don't see his gateways. So he's proxying probably gateways because there's a gas. That's where, I do a little pretend and I grab them, put them into the gas like I really need the gas. And I take 2 off, but... Or I tried to take 2 off, one right back in. But it's to make them think stalkers, adepts, maybe an oracle. I don't know. Stargate proxy, something gas related, right? They're not thinking usually, oh, forge, I'm getting cannon rushed, because they would think it's probably a cannon rush if you didn't have anything here. It's like probably a cannon rush, maybe. So then your probe gets, turns into a very suspect probe really quick. But if you don't want your probe to be, very like, oh shoot, there it is, that's the cannon rush probe, because I don't see anything else, and it has to be, or it has to be like a 3-gate rush, like a 3-gate proxy. But at the moment, I'm thinking cannon rush or 3-gate proxy. But because the gas is there now, it's not longer. It's probably a 3-gate proxy. It's not a cannon rush. Misinformation. But, so that's why I do it. That's why I keep the gas to pretend. And then right here, like I said, some protons is built at the front. So the two probes go to split off here, right? One goes over to say, hey, here I am. And the other one goes and starts from the top. Now we have a top side and a bottom side. With this probe, I come down here because this is going to pretend that I'm blocking, right? We got one probe, comes in, scouts. Okay, you want to go for an expo. I'm going to block your expo. Very common in a PvP, And so the reason why I put it right here is because I'm using his buildings. If I could use the buildings, I will use the buildings. But if I can't, then I'll use the minerals. I'll put it like right here, and then I'll use the mineral or something. But in this situation, I saw an opportunity to get a nice little cannon right here. And I leave, right? Drop. Like, alright, haha, you can't make an expo. I blocked it. Right now it looks like a pylon block. Doesn't look like a cannon rush. Looks like a pylon block, because that's where a pylon would be in a typical fashion of denying my base. So he doesn't want me to expand. He's got a pylon here, and then right here I'm making a cannon up top so that I can, go closer to his base. So I come over here, and now I go for a cannon. Because I don't see the lights on. The lights aren't on. I created a nice little pocket. And then at the same time I hop over to this side while he's distracted over here. So this is the interesting part right here. So now that I have a pylon right here and we're cannon rushing right here, this is I kind of do this as an ultimatum. So this usually gets taken out, and they go quickly up here because there's cannons being built, so they go straight over here. So what I like to do is when they leave, I like to make a couple more here. And the reason why I do this is just to see if he spends too much time over here, then I'm going to take out his pylon and depower his gateways. And then from there, I'll be able to like deal with the cybernetics core and the gateway, because I don't want his production if he stays alive somehow. So this is where I'm like, okay, while you're protecting this base, you have to be over here. I could do stuff over here. Now, if I do stuff here and you're, and the stalkers come out, are you going to go to the main base to help, or are you going to try to defend this natural, which I can cancel it at certain circumstances? I can cancel these, build some more up here, but he has to make a choice. Does he go straight over here, or does he stall here? Because I'd rather put more cannons in both sides, because if I get this and I put too many cannons, then he has some way to get back out and try to go punish me or take an expo. But if I can in this area too, I got his technology and potentially to contain him, if I can contain him. So this is where I'm kind of like doing a 2 cannon rush kind of like style, but it's also to kind of like help me with the main cannon rush. All the stalkers won't be over here because they're going to also be protecting here. But if they don't protect here, they're going to lose this area here. They might, maybe, but maybe not win this battle. you know. So that's the whole game plan. Yeah, you missed it. Oh yeah, I'll fast forward it real quick. But I explained it. If you ever go back. If you go on YouTube, you can go back. If you can say that. Frontier school for kids who can't aggregate is. That's right. We got a school university going on over here. Okay, so pylon right here. Yeah, so I'll show you. I'll show you those two mongrels. See, I'm doing it right here. These two. Bang. And then the cannon rush. I'm gonna try out that tasty cheese myself for a long time. Really? You could. You know how to do it, right? Make sure you're right-clicking on the mineral. When you clump them on the gas, make sure when you grab them, you select them to minerals as you travel. If you want to travel top right, you click on a mineral top right. If you want to travel to his base, click on a mineral in his base. That's how you're gonna have to travel. Don't travel clicking the ground or else they split. People are like, how do I do it? I can't. And that's usually the problem that they have. They click on the ground. Like, I can never get it done. Yeah, tomorrow. I'm gonna start watching some forensic file reaction videos. I'm gonna start from episode 1. Watch them. Whoever wants to chill. We won't watch them all together. That's forever. So we'll do it in sections. Maybe 3 to 4 files a day, or not a day, but an episode. Yeah. So tomorrow night we'll do some. Tomorrow evening. What? What's that on your hat? It's a what? It's a Nexus hat. See, I was right here. Protoss. Bam. There you go. Belong right here. I just gotta spin. Yeah. See. And I got a probe. That's right, baby. It's magical. Check this out. Let's see. Gotta put this through. Where is it? Oh shoot, a helmet.
Fall back! We're cut off! Belay that order! Stand your ground!
Oh! Never mind. Ooh, right in the... That was a couple nights ago. That Hydralit scared the shit out of me. So we're gonna be doing Heart of the Swarm as well on Brutal. We just finished Wings of Liberty. So the Hydra got me. It got me good. Do you have Brood War highlights? I like that one too. Oh, Brood War highlights? We're gonna start trying some Brood War. We tried a little bit of Brood War, but we'll try to do some. If people like it, then I'll do more. But I could definitely do some ladder and show you guys some old Sewer Mermaid tactics. Yeah, we finished Wings. Yeah, I'll put it out. I'll put it out on the videos on YouTube. It's already on the live section, but I'll put it as a video. We're gonna be doing Heart of the Swarm next. From there, Legacy of the Void, and then we're gonna go Nightmare mode. The Nightmare mode is gonna be a pain in my butt. That's for sure. Let's go. Cheers, Spooky. What a Winnick? Winnick? How you doing, Winnick? Is that how you say it? But yeah, I was a StarCraft 1 player back in the days. Howdy. What up, loser? Welcome.
Ah! You scared me! SCV ready!
Dealing with the Zerg. Been working on BCs.
SCV ready! Big job, huh? What's going? Bad. SCV ready. In the rear, huh? Ah! Bad news, huh? SCV ready.
Howdy, howdy.
Let's go. SCV ready. In the rear. Go ahead. Well, SCV ready. What's going on? Big job. Go ahead. Ah! SCV ready.
Get an orbital.
Huh? What? Go ahead. Huh? In the huh? Gangway coming through. I'm going.
That command center upgrade you ordered is here.
Armed and ready. Roger. This better be good. SCV ready. Been waiting on you. Can't wait. I feel ya. I'm on it. Looking for. You gonna give me orders? You got it. Sure thing. What's going on?
Get the factory.
SCV ready. Yep. Who wants some? Of course.
That's
Sure.
just Overlord.
Affirmative. SCV ready. Been waiting on
Yeah, these Marines are looking for the Overlord. There's no Overlord right now, though.
Go ahead. SCV ready.
So now we gotta get an Expo, but we need something to help us get an Expo. That's where the Hellions are gonna help out a little bit. We're gonna get one Cyclone, though. 2 Cyclones, actually, and that's for the Roach Rush. There could be a Roach Rush that's kicking in that I don't know about. And it hits in a few seconds.
In the rear with the gear. Armed and ready.
Yeah, yeah, up here.
By the numbers, boys. We'll
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
Like they like to come over there.
Yes, sir.
I like to get 2 Cyclones just in case.
Big job. SCV ready.
Told myself I can cancel the second one if no roaches are shown before it's done.
You've built a fancier command center.
Go ahead. What's going on?
This ought to be good. Moving into position.
I think I really want to know.
Ah, you scared me. Big job, huh?
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Gotta get that gas.
SCV ready. Huh?
Gotta hide these BCs as much as I can.
Channel's clear, boss. Oh, I'll get...
Gotta get your model first. I get the Yamato first.
SCV ready.
Got a target in mind. Adjusting for new coordinates.
Now I go
I getcha.
check with the Cyclone, see what's up. I go to the path to see if I'm gonna run into any Overlords.
Nothing'll stop me. Moving into position.
In the rear. SCV ready. You on the
Comms open. You got coordinates. Channel Cyclone receiving. Show me. Com.
SCV ready.
Oh, I'll get there.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Huh? Yeah.
Got a target in mind. I getcha. Nothing'll stop me.
SCV ready.
Need our command center.
Called in the fleet. Who called in the fleet?
SCV ready.
See.
Research is done. Let's hope you click the right one.
Go ahead. Huh? This better be good. Ah!
Oh, really?
What's going on? In the rear. Ah! Big job, huh?
Definitely need a turret next time.
You hailed?
SCV
Kill as
ready.
much as I can on creep.
What is it? Okay.
SCV ready.
Who called in the fleet? Oh, who called in the fleet?
Big job.
Yes, Commander. Well,
Been waiting on.
patching you. Well, patching you through.
You got coordinates or what?
What is it?
Mineral field depleted. Research complete.
What is... Oh, really?
SCV ready.
Acknowledged.
Out of minerals. Idle workers are so untidy.
Oh, really? Well? Yes, Commander.
SCV ready.
Who called in the fleet? What is it?
SCV ready.
Patch. Who called in the fleet? Well?
Huh? Yep.
Mineral field depleted.
You scared me.
Oh,
Out of minerals. Idle workers are so untidy.
well? What is it?
That
Yes.
command center upgrade you ordered is here.
Roger.
Big job, huh? By the numbers.
Patching you through. What? Oh, really?
Get Raven.
Go ahead.
Acknowledged. You hit.
SCV ready.
And we're gonna try to kill all the
In the rear with the gear.
It's so much money.
What's
And we
bad
didn't
news?
macro. You know what? Raven's gonna be good. We're gonna have to do it a little different on our approach.
SCV
We're gonna have
ready.
to kill the creep first.
Yo.
Ravens and Widow Mines. Put pressure.
Ah! You scared me. SCV ready.
Yes, Commander.
Raven online.
You hit.
Awaiting order. Ready engineering and
Who called in the fleet? Patching. Oh, really? Yes. What is it? Patching you through. Ordering on route.
What's
And next time we gotta do that better. We already gave him too much time. So we'll do B seeds, Widow Mines, kill the creep. That'll put pressure. Then we can move out. With no early pressure. Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, I'm trying to do something first with the BCs. So it's, I'm, putting the pieces together. So the Hellion one, that's a little different. Slightly different. I have like a early Hellion, to BC, but this one's specifically BC driven. So I have to combat it, a different way. What up, Genesis Buddha? How you doing? You gotta teach me to play Neo. Neo, you know, you should know by now how to at least play decent. Mass Ravens, they're not like they used to be. They're fun, but you gotta mix them in instead. It's, yeah, they're not as strong as they used to be. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, when I have a chance, I try. Like say, if I got a Terran versus Terran and they're going Ravens, I'll go Ravens. Ravens are slower than the mutas and the corruptors. That's sad. If Ravens were at least the same speed as a corruptor, then there's at least a chance to make Ravens, but they get caught every time. And they don't shoot that much. Their energy to intercept, what are the turrets? Turrets don't do very good. Get gas.
My life for ire. Orange, she sang.
Your base has some uninvited guests. Your probes are under attack.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Base is under attack.
My life for ire.
Your base is under attack. We're all gonna die.
My life for ire. Ula, we stand as one. We are in command. Orange, she sang. Now justice be done. We embrace the glory of battle. My life for ire. By your witness. On standing.
Those explosions you hear, that's your base being flattened.
'Command. 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 ' And Terran has it.
Your base has some uninvited guests. Base is under attack.
Paradactyral. Calibrating voice.
Get another void raid. We'll chrono boost this one. I have chrono boost.
Prismatic core online. It shall be done. Channel Zaknaku Apa. Channel. We are full power. Paradactyl. Channel the light of Io. We are at full phase crystal charge. We are at full power. This vessel is down.
Ling Bane muted? You know he's gonna. Ling Bane is very standard since back in the old days. Let's see, let's rewind that. He's pretty mad. Liz Opticon. I didn't even read his name before. So it was good that he followed. You know, he was following me, which I was like, oh damn, you know, he's got me on lock. He's not letting me go, and I have 2 probes here. So he's it's being a nuisance. So I have to use that opportunity and see what else I got. You know, in StarCraft, it's all about, you know, real-time strategy along with your knowledge of how to survive in general. So in this case, I'm getting scouted. So what do? I gotta come up with some idea. I can't just do the normal split. Even in this map, I can't even do the split. The way that they built this, they chopped it where I can't make a pylon right here. So I have to make the low ground anyway. But I come in here. One thing is I'm not seeing the Overlord. It's not the best scout, but I'm not seeing the Overlord. Usually it's like you'll see it right here, right here, right here. But usually it's around this area. So there's a chance, you know, that the Overlord is on my side of the map or going towards my side. There's also was a chance that this drone was going to follow my probe all the way home. So I had to go with this probe. And I made it over here. Luckily we did a little loop loop. Mission Impossible over here. That Overlord's like I go around here. I go around here. He goes around there. And so right here, I steal the gas. The gas steal, if I'm cannon rushing him, the gas steal is to deny him from getting that many roach ravagers. Like if he wants to go roach ravagers, he's not gonna get as many as he would want to, because I'm slowing him down getting the gas. He's stuck on one gas roach ravager, one gas link bane, one gas. If he, I don't think he's gonna go to one gas mutant. So usually it's the Nidus worm, you know, some type of, you know. But I'll be able to see if it's Nidus worm with the gas. By stealing the gas, I also see if it's Nidus worm. So I'm cutting off his punch. I'm slowing it down, and I'm also checking to see if he's going for that Nidus worm follow-up, which usually kicks in soon. But if it doesn't, then it's a roach rush to your front door, typically at times. You could also look at the larvae and see what they're building, if the lings are popping out or if roaches are popping out with this gas geyser. So it comes in handy with like certain things that you want to do. Now I built the cannons here to deny the hatchery. Two cannons gets the job done, but it's very risky. Sometimes it just barely doesn't get the job done, which hurts. 3 cannons is like the guarantee, the insurance policy right there. It's the third, because with 2 you can get spine crawlers, get a couple lings, hatcheries. The 2 cannons don't kill the hatchery as fast as 3 would, and so that timing will come in to their advantage, and they can break in and deny your cannon rush. So 3 is my lucky number. And so I capped it with the gateway. The gateway is so that when there's a hatchery that's going to be built, which usually there's going to be a hatchery followed up after they get cannon rush. So I'm trying to get a zealot over here and a zealot over here so that I can put pressure on this base. So that's what this is for. This is literally just the next follow-up. So I get my zealot, go over here, get my zealot, go over here. I did get the pylon. The reason why I put the pylon there was just so I can get my zealot in the pocket, but I didn't have enough time, you know. It was close, but I was trying to get him in the pocket so I could dance around the lings and then attack the hatchery if I need to, and then, you know, not get fully surrounded. So it wasn't so that I can get cannon rush. I didn't want to cannon rush this area. It was already too risky to cannon rush this area. So that's why I do a zealot push, because with the zealots I could actually recall them home if it is a Nidus worm, and then I can use them to patrol for the Nidus worm. So there's kind of like there's 2 reasons why I like to go for like an early zealot approach to kill the hatchery or deny the hatchery. It's because zealots could be recalled back home, defend the Nidus worm, go Stargate, and then go on with your day, you know. But if it doesn't go Nidus worm and he's committing to this, I could at least pressure this base a little bit more than you know, waiting for the void raid, because then that takes a little longer. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to hurt the hatchery so that my void raids don't stay long enough. You know, this is a setup and a payoff. So the more I hurt this hatchery, the faster it is for my void raids to get in there and get out, which is important when it comes to like queens, spores. So it's not bad that I didn't kill it. Do you always go Stargate at home, or do you siege their main from your cannon rush? You could do both. You can like, say if I'm doing it like this, I can go for a Stargate right here instead of a gateway, and then I could start going into void raids with battery shields and try to push the 3rd, you know, because it's capped. So you could do that. It just, do you want to be risky or not? You know, do you want to do it? I think map wise, some maps are good, or in positioning. Like if I had this cannon spot positioned, I can choke this out. I can get the void raids and not worry about them like going through. So it's situational, but yeah, I do like sometimes to get the Stargate as a proxy and then deny the third and put pressure. But you could also go robo. You could also go for robo play and get the fast robo instead of Stargate and get the immortals and wait for his roaches to come in. You just got to be careful because if they're going lings and roaches, they can get a pretty good amount of ling roaches that the amount of roaches immortals that you get is like 3 or something, and you get surrounded and boom, you're dead. So avoid raids like that, sure, guarantee. You go roaches, you go lings, you go banes, go whatever you want. I'm gonna eventually deny it as long as I don't lose all my workers. And that's the reason why I put a cannon in here. I put a cannon between two pylons because I don't want the lings to come in and destroy my probes, because then, with the void raid's good, but if I can't protect my probes, what good is the void raids? It's not good enough. So the cannon's my saving grace. It's always in between the buildings. So this is my first, this is my tempting opener. Is like, oh yeah, I got a pylon right here, easy pickings. You can break that really quick with the bailing. And then they waste their bailings over here on the first level, and then they go run up here with lings only, and then they deal with the cannon. Most of the time, most of the time they make just enough bailings to break in. There you go. See, breaks into that pylon, and he runs right to my main base, because that's what they do. They go right to your main base. And then of course they wanted to break this, but I pylon blocked it. Now I wanted to kill the bailings because the bailings were a threat to me, not the lings. The reason why the lings aren't, because I have the cannon here. So it allows me to not go super panicky and run, fly all the way over here while the bailings run over there. Now here, the lings are going to want to hold position and kill your workers because they have enough to, whenever there's some micro to do, they'll just hold position there and just let the workers die because they're just like mining. So we don't want that. So that's why I'm always moving. I'm always moving because it's going to, because the lings are going to want to hold position. And then here and there I'll attack and then move. I'll attack and then move. Or attack and then mineral walk. And the reason why is because I'm keeping some of them from getting to the cannon. Just kind of like keep them scattered. So I'll just kind of like mess with the AI a little bit. But right here, look, he wants to stay right here and hold position because he sees this is where most of them are going to mine. He was holding a little far out. He tries to hold right here. And he's frustrated that all his antics didn't work. The Ling Bane, the whole position to kill the workers. Now he's upset, but guess what? Remember that Zealot rush where we hurt the hatchery? We're able to get in there faster, kill it, and then get out. Boom. Because usually there's like 4 or 5 queens, and you gotta kill that hatchery quick. Yeah, GG. Oh, I can't. I'm a Protoss player. I have cannons. I have void raids. I don't understand why they get upset that I'm using the units that I have for my race. If I were to be able to make BCs with my Protoss, trust me, he'll be having to say BCs as well. But I ain't got it. So he could only say the most relevant thing that I have to use anyways. It's like, oh, you probe maker. You're just nothing but a probe maker. You just make probes. Oh my god. What else can I make? Yeah, if you play, yeah, eventually at the end, if you get the infestors. I'm trying. I did it yesterday for a second, but my Zerg skills need they need a little picker upper. But yeah, now that I'm getting infestors and vipers, I'm trying to. I get the viper and I abduct the probe. I'm like, get over here, and then I get the infestor to get the nexus. So I'm using the viper and the infestor as a combo to get them workers. I know. I don't know if I want to do a Terran one. If I do, it has to be organic. My biggest thing is it's got to be organic. It has to have a reason, there has to be some structure to it. And so I think grabbing a Protoss probe, getting that can be definitely situational and opportunistic, where the game still is organic. Because if you can kill your opponent and you're doing that, it just doesn't feel organic. If you could already kill them and you're just waiting to get this stuff. But if the person's turtling and you can't break them, but you could wait a little longer, you could do this and then have like a composition that's I think organic. And I like organic. I just don't know how many times the only time I'll be able to do the Terran one is if it's a TVZ and the Terran is super turtle. If he's super turtle, then I could see the investment to grab an SCV from one of their bases after you break it, and then spend 5 infestors to actually make it, and then come up with a composition to counter the Terran mech. You know what I mean? I could see that. I just need to make sure it's somewhat organic. Most people would be like, oh, he's trolling. I'm like, I'm not trolling. What? You could have won 10 minutes ago. I need to eliminate those potentials for it to be organic. To an extent, Some people it's never satisfying, but yeah. In team games, I've been doing some medevacs to help my Zerg friends. Like, oh, I'll do mass medevacs and you go mass hydras and we'll attack together. Yeah, with Protoss, it seems way more viable. But yeah, it takes like 5. They know, they see it too. Your opponent sees it being built. As a Terran player, you're like, my SCV keeps coming back to reality, and we're seeing more of that building being developed. I see what's going on here. So it's hard to be sneaky that way, It's easier to be sneakier snagging a probe because you can kill it afterwards. They don't see nothing. You need some under 10-minute. What race? What race? Blueberry? For Protoss? Terran, sir. Want them assassin kills right there. Terran.
What's SCV ready?
Oh, the 3 Rax Reaper.
In the rear with the gear.
Right. You know the three Reapers? I mean the 3 Rax Reaper?
SCV ready. Bad news.
Make a supply depot, get a gas.
Big job. Go ahead. SCV ready.
I get barracks when I can. gas. This is when people scout you at this time. Maybe just a little sooner.
SCV
You're
ready.
getting scouted early. It's usually when you're gonna pull gas in. Alright, so what I do is I wait for a minute and 18 seconds to get two barracks. That's my timing.
SCV ready.
So about 121 is when I build the barracks.
What's going on? Big job. Bad news. What's going on? SCV ready. Huh? This is crazy. Yes, sir. Sure thing.
That's not a good enough scout. When you scout, you need to scout
Well, butter.
at least a minute 30 seconds or something like that. Gotta get that second gas. First Reaper comes out, then you build the second one, the third, and the fourth.
The Grim Reaper has arrived.
I send the first one off.
Go ahead.
You've built a fancier command center.
What's death from above? Fair enough. Oh, that's all? Agreed. God. What? You want? I'm listening. The Grim Reaper has arrived. The Grim Reaper has arrived. Death from...
It's harder now because of the cyclones, so we're gonna hope for the best.
SCV ready.
I save a scan
Wait, let's...
so that I can scan this area when I go in.
Fear the... The Grim Reaper has arrived. What's it worth? All right. Yes, indeed. Certainly. I've got... The Grim Reaper has arrived. Fair enough. Oh, yeah, baby. What? You want something?
What's going on?
Death from above. What's it worth? Yes, indeed. Got something for me to kill. Go, go, go! Been waiting on you. Gonna get by the numbers, boys. Armed and ready. This better be death from above. We're screwed. Go, go, go! You can move on. Been waiting. You want a piece of me, boy? What? You got something for me to kill? Nothing I can't handle. I'm listening. All right. This better be good. I love it when I'm playing together. Done. On the way. Fair enough. Yes, indeed. Let's do this. Certainly. Fear the Reaper Man. Nothing I can't handle. Oh, that's all? Oh, yeah, baby. Got something for me to kill. Gangway, coming through.
Oh my goodness.
Huh? Yeah. What's going on?
Go, go, go! Affirmative. You gonna get death from above. This better be good. I'm listening. Armed and ready. Been waiting. What? You want something? All right. Nothing I can't handle. Hit and run! Certainly.
Big job, huh? Bad news?
You gonna get... By the numbers, this better be good. Affirmative. Who wants some?
Oh.
By the numbers, boys.
I was like, where'd my
Want a
arm?
piece of me, boy? Been waiting on this better be good.
Go ahead. Gotcha.
Gangway, coming through.
What's going on? Big job. In the rear with the SCV ready.
Shoot. Armed and ready. Can't wait. By the numbers, boys.
SCV ready.
You gonna give me orders? Of course. Been waiting.
You've built a fancier command center. Add-on complete.
Go ahead.
Add-on is done. Doesn't that look fancy?
Son of a biscuit.
In the rear with the gear. Big job.
We could use some help here.
What's going on?
Gangway, coming through.
Bad news.
This better be good. Yes, sir. You want a piece of me, boy?
Out of minerals. Idle workers are so untidy.
Armed and ready.
In the rear with the gear.
Been waiting. You gonna...
Well, that's not good.
So, this better be...
What's going on? SCV ready.
You gonna give me... Been waiting on you.
Huh? Ah! You scared me! Go ahead. Bad news. SCV ready. Sure thing. Big job, huh? SCV ready. Yep. In the rear with the gear. What's SCV ready? Yep.
Point BC's already.
SCV ready.
Good, tech lab.
Piece of me, boy.
We go stimmy stim.
I'm on it. Of course. Who wants some? By the numbers, boy.
SCV ready.
Add-on is done. Doesn't that look fancy?
This better be good.
Ah! You scared me! Huh? Go ahead.
By the numbers, been waiting on you.
SCV ready.
Ready to plunder. This better be been waiting on you. Ready for war? Inbound. Drinking.
SCV ready.
Let's get into the fight.
Mineral field depleted.
Agreed.
Out of minerals. Idle workers are so untidy.
Big job, huh?
Ready to plunder.
SCV ready.
Base is under attack.
You gonna get ready to plunder. We could use some help here.
SCV ready. What's
Add-on complete.
Yeah, whatever.
By the number.
SCV ready.
Ready to plunder.
Bad news, huh?
Armed and
Get some
ready.
Fly.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
Ready to plunder. You want a piece?
SCV ready.
Gangway, coming through.
Big job, huh?
Ready to blunder.
Let's go. SCV ready.
By the numbers, boys.
Add-on complete.
Armed and ready. Ready to blunder.
SCV ready.
Hold. Go.
Mineral field depleted.
Certain. This better be. Been waiting. You gonna get transformation system? This better be. Armed.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Gangway coming through.
SCV ready.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Add-on complete.
In the rear with the gear. Go. Ah! Huh? What's
Your
go-
research is done. Don't forget the rest of them.
Yes, sir.
The add-on is finished, so you have no excuse not to build something.
This is going Thors, BCs. I'm gonna go tanks and Vikings.
Ready to blunder.
Ah! You scared? What's going on? Big.
Ready to roll out. Fueled up, ready to go.
In the rear with the.
Ready to blunder. Got it.
Huh?
Ready to blunder. Ready to blunder.
Mineral field depleted. Wow, you mined all those minerals already. Look at you.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Mineral field
Ready to blunder. Ready to blunder. Been waiting. Ready to blunder. Ready to blunder.
Why does it lag now?
Ready to blunder.
Right now it lags. Oh.